This is Clara from the Cold Spring branch of the Campbell County Public Library. I am the Adult Teen Services librarian there, and in celebration of May the 4th, or May the 4th be with you, we are having a Star Wars themed cookie challenge. It's just between me, Dave, and Danielle. I didn't feel like going all out. This is more in an honor of Dave because he loves Star Wars. So I just bought some of the pre-made cookie dough, and as you can see, I spread it out. I bought, some generic basic icing so that I wasn't going to be going too deep into it. I have also prepared my sketches for the cookies I'm going to attempt, and I will bring you back as soon as I have done cutting out the cookies and have them ready to go into the oven. So as you can see, I've made my attempts. I have 3 planned cookies, and we'll see how they turn out. There's Yoda, or Baby Yoda, depending how young he looks when it's done. A messed up dark helmet from Spaceballs. And then there's one of my Death Star attempts. Now this is going to be the exploded Death Star, and on the other tray I have some extras. So I have the, extra Death Stars, dark helmets, and then some ears, because I might try and turn one of these into another Baby Yoda. So we'll see what happens. All right, now I'm going to cook them. Well, you can see some of them turned out okay. And now next I'll do the icing. So you can get it so that it's not so blurry. Come on. No, maybe if I put a light on. No? All right, well, there you go. I'm letting them cool off. Alright guys, I finished my cookies. So here we have Dark Helmet from Spaceballs. It didn't turn out as well, and I just added the googly eyes because why not? And then we have Yoda, or Baby Yoda. And then I have my Death Star at the midpoint of A New Hope. And then of course the Death Star at the end of A New Hope. I couldn't help myself. Alright, so this is Clara, and I'm hoping you enjoyed my entry.
Hi, my name is Danielle Turner. I am the Adult Teen Services Programmer at Cold Spring, and today I'm going to be making some chocolate chip cookies, but they're not just any chocolate chip cookies. They are Star Wars themed for May the 4th. Mine aren't going to be pretty or looking very Star Warsy until the end when I decorate them, but I'm just using some normal chocolate chip mix. And I've got a whole bunch of decorating material for the end. So thanks for joining me. We'll see you at the end. We have our ball of dough, and we will put them in the oven shortly and then get started. Alright, so the cookies are done baking. Now I'm just going to attempt to decorate them. We'll see how this goes. I'm not very artsy, nor am I artistic with cooking, so we'll see how it goes. So instead of saying that these are exact replicas, these are going to be inspired by this little green ball of something is my attempt at Yoda. Oh, my fingers are green. That's awesome. I might just make these like pretty inspired cookies, if you will. I think I have star sprinkles somewhere. Hold these. Star sprinkles. We'll put this on there. That's Star Wars themed, right? I might try to remake Chewie. I'm not very proud of him. Yoda, I don't think is going to be any better. Hold that, and we'll just cover him. Nice. These I'm not reusing. These sprinkles at least. I found these white. I want to make his belt if I can. It's not awful. Alright, and this is my attempt at Star Wars themed cookies. This is Chewbacca, an abstract Chewbacca, an attempt at a Yoda, and a pretty star themed cookie. But this was a lot of fun. I like doing these. I'm just not very good at putting art to physical things. So thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Dave, branch manager at the Cold Spring branch, and I'm here to show you how I make my Star Wars sugar cookies using all kinds of Star Wars cookie cutters. Because I'm a Star Wars nerd, and I have cookie cutters. This is Boba Fett. I have a TIE Fighter, and other assorted ones. You'll notice this isn't really a cookie cutter. It's a sandwich cutter. But I also have a Star Wars sandwich cutter, and I'm going to see how it's going to work as a cookie cutter. It's TIE Fighter. We have the Millennium Falcon, or if you look at it one way, it could be my friend Totoro waving at you. So, to get started, the ingredients you're going to need, first, a cup of blue milk from Owen and Brew's farm on Tatooine, all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt, butter, granulated sugar, a large egg at room temperature, vanilla extract, almond extract, and food coloring. Then, making the icing, you're going to need powdered sugar, evaporated milk, more butter, and vanilla, almond extract, and again, the food coloring. And that's everything you're going to need for the ingredients. Your equipment, you're going to have a baking mat, an oven, a stand mixer, and your cookie cutters. Okay, so now we're going to start making the cookie dough. First thing we're going to do is use the stand mixer with its paddle attachment to take the butter and the granulated sugar and whip it together into the basis that we're going to add then the other ingredients too. And those ingredients are 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cups of unsalted butter left at room temperature, 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, 1 large egg at room temperature. Trust me, it was large before I cracked it. 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract and 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract. Took the liberty of mixing together. Now that the sugar and butter are creamed, I'm going to add in the egg and the extracts. Give them a little mix. Okay, then slowly I'm going to add in the dry ingredients of flour, salt, and baking powder. So now, because I don't want to just make one color of dough for all of my different Star Wars cookies, I'm going to divide it out into smaller pieces, and I can make a green dough, a blue dough, and, well, maybe a gray dough, I don't know. But that's what we're going to try for our next step. Here we go. Nice blue shaded dough, suitable for R2-D2 or maybe a TIE Fighter. I wonder who that's going to be. Yoda, I guess this will be. Now for the icing. It's really easy. It's just 2 cups powdered sugar, 1/4 cup melted butter, 1/4 cup of evaporated milk, and 1/2 of a teaspoon of each the vanilla and the almond extract. I'm just going to whisk it until it's all the same consistency, ready to make icing. If it's a little too fluid, you can add a little more sugar, and if it's a little too stiff, add a little more milk. Okay, so now I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I cut out the cookies, and I'll be putting the cookies on a cookie sheet and baking them for 11 to 12 minutes. After that, I'll ice them. Now, a couple things to note here. I made some food coloring, blue icing, I made some green, I made some yellow. Tried to make some brown. I think maybe we're just gonna cut out a Darth Vader cookie, ice him in black, because it just didn't quite work out how I thought. Here are the cookie cutters I use. These are Star Wars cookie cutters. You can see the shape inside there. It's the details on R2-D2 or C3PO. You can see their face. You can see the details on the cookie there. And here's Yoda. Oh, let's cut out a Yoda. Push down and make the imprint of the design and take it up. There you have a Yoda cookie. Now we'll make some more here. Put them on that baking sheet. And in the next part of the video, we'll hopefully see a beautiful finished product. Okay, so now here's the finished product. You can see that you don't have to decorate them because that's going to cover up the design, unless you want to get fancy and pipe in different icings, which in the interest of time, I'm not going to do. But you can see that you can turn them on their back and ice the back and still have the front, the design, because this icing is going to set up hard and you're going to be able to do that. And then you can still have that later when you stack them. Also, I just want to point out what you do with the stuff at the end. When you don't have quite enough to really make too many more cookies in any one color, you mix it, and then you have, ready for it, tie-dye fighters. And so that is how I do Star Wars sugar cookies. Now remember to like and subscribe, and vote in the comments for whose cookies you think are the best.